First of all, I am so sorry because this is supposed to be a workout stream. It was supposed to be a fitness stream. But then my capture card went kaput. I literally saw it spark. I thought it was gonna turn like up in flames. So I was like, oh no. So I just unplugged it. And so that way I don't have to worry about, yeah, it was like sparking. I don't know. I've never had anything do that before. It made me gulp. So, yeah. That wasn't very nice. So, the fitness stream is cursed. The first time we ever did the fitness stream, that was also cursed. My mic fell right over here, and it got into my pants somehow. It got really familiar with my body, and that was it was a little bit troubling. And then the second time, it also didn't want to work, so I ended up turning into a hot tub stream. Life gave us lemons, so we made lemonade that time. And then today, I guess it's just completely toast. It's done. So yeah, that was unfortunate. I'm also gonna be trying something new, chat. I'm gonna put you over on the other side of my screen. You're gonna be to my right today. Whoa! 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 Do you like that? Okay, wait, hold on, chat. 1 in the chat if you prefer the left side, and 2 in the chat if you prefer the right side. Go! You're scared? You're scared? 3, whichever? Okay, what if I put you over here? I'll make you really tiny. You don't like it because it's asymmetrical? It looks weird. It looks like you're like disappearing into my flesh, which is very odd. I don't like how I phrase that. Okay. How about we'll try the right side today. I think life is all about trying new things and preparing yourself for unexpected occurrences, as we've learned today. So, I think that's good. Updates. Well, first of all, again, sorry. This is supposed to be a workout stream. Second of all, I woke up and I knew today was cursed. I'm usually the kind of gal who, I like to keep my head or, my mind open. I like to keep my mind open to all sorts of different possibilities and energies throughout the day. So even if my morning starts shit, I'm usually like, okay, it doesn't have to stay shit. But for some reason, it kept escalating until it right up into the air. So today I woke up, and the sexy werewolf man that I was looking forward to releasing on my favorite otome boyfriend game, Love in Deep Space, was cancelled. He was cancelled, and while I have many thoughts on it, all I'm gonna say is that I don't think anybody handled that the right way at all. Nobody handled that the right way. Not the company, not the angry fans, not the angrier international fans. Nobody handled it well. I'm so glad I understood very few of these words. Let me translate it to those who are unaware. Imagine a new 5-star character was coming out on your favorite gacha game. She has really, really pretty hair. She's like waifu material. Enough to make you drop everything and go, okay, I'm gonna save up for her and I'm gonna pull for her. So basically, imagine, like a week before she's supposed to come out, they're like, no, because there's all this controversy that came up all of a sudden that was completely avoidable, by the way. And so she's just completely scrapped, and she's like, after her, no other characters are going to be released because of the outrage that was caused by this, by the poor management of this character. That's basically what happened. Does that explain it to you? Yeah, so that's what happened. And obviously, I think there's justifiable reason for that. I don't know why I'm doing the absolute cinema right now. This is not absolute cinema moment right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's like an... whatever the opposite of absolute cinema is. I feel like there's still more context needed. I mean, I could give more, but then we kind of break my, like, no politics rule, which is kind of what this treads into. So I'm deliberately leaving out specific context because I don't want this to turn into a thing. So that's just me trying to keep it, like, lighthearted and chill. So, yeah. Anyway, I only brought that up because my morning started off on a wrong foot because my favorite gacha game is going to shit, and so I was like, okay, I'll just lock in on work. No, not allowed either, because then the neighbors decide to cut trees, and it's so freaking loud. So I'm like, okay, that's okay. I can work from indoors. I can do something that doesn't require recording. And then the internet goes out. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'll read a book, or like I'll write, right? Then the internet comes back on, and I'm like, okay. But it's like 2 hours before a stream, and what can I do 2 hours before a stream? And so all I did was I stuck in the corner, and I was just like, oh. And then I was like, it's okay. We're gonna have a fun workout stream. And then everything went up in flames. So yeah, that was my day. How was your day? Did your day go good? It's a damn Elgato, I'm telling you right now. It's a damn Elgato. It's always doing some bullshit up with here. You had to buy plywood? Plywood? More like... buy wood. I don't know what that means. -2? Fuck does that mean? Fitness plywood in your mouth? Nuh-uh. That deserves a -2. No. -5. And with that, happy Pride Month. They said, pack it up, Rainbow Skittles. Pack it up, Rainbow Skittles. Get out of here. Oh, no. You're trying to sleep on your balcony because it's hot? It feels like everything's going crazy. All of my favorite games and media are coming out with all sorts of crazy news. The world is getting hot and everything's melting. But it's okay. It's okay. Because streams still managed to work. So we're gonna make this work. I still have my full 3D. So yeah. You know. I can still move. I can still move and stuff. Yeah. We're having the same day? No! That's not good. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? You know what they say about bad days? They suck. That's all I got right now, is they suck. That's what they say about bad days, is that they suck. It's okay, because, like, bad days imply the existence of good days. You can't have bad days without good days and vice versa. Otherwise, you just have days. God, I'm so smart. Yeah. Balance. You're starting the day with an alley stream. Oh, you're gonna have the most amazing day of your life. You're gonna stumble upon $1 billion on the way to work today. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I don't want to run for president. I'm running for supreme overlord of the entire galaxy. And my first decree is that all of this nonsense comes to a halt and we all just get to vibe and be happy and sit in the sunshine all day, every day. Yes. You and 100 other VTubers? What about 100 other VTubers? Sometimes I forget there are lots of VTubers out there, really. Sometimes I forget. Mandated naps. It's true, it's true, it's true. Oh, I'm glad I got your vote. Updates. Oh, I did have a happy update. Tomorrow's July. You know what that means? You know what that means? It's my anniversary month for streaming. It's my streaming anniversary month. Also Canada Day, but I kind of forgot. I don't go outside, Chad. Do I? Right, Canada Day. Do I plan to celebrate? Yes. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing I wanted to talk about is like I don't work a 9 to 5. So Canada Day doesn't really apply to me cuz I'm still working. Yeah, how does one normally celebrate Canada Day? Well, what I'll usually do is really not much. Oh, I'm doing finger heart. Ah, ooh, cringe. Yeah, so for Canada Day, you gather with your family and you hang out and you discuss Canada. And then you have to write a report. And if your report isn't good enough, then your Canadian citizenship is revoked and you're kicked out. That's how you celebrate Canada Day. There's also chugging milk out of a bag contests that are held in every single province. And there is a requirement for how fast you have to chug your milk. And if you can't chug your milk fast enough, then you're toast. You're busted. You're kicked out. Thanks for the 10 gift subs. Luke Man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is really true. You should trust me on everything to do with Canada. I am your go-to Canadian authority. Why would Canada do that? Because it gets boring in the north. You have to come up with activities to entertain yourself. Really, there are like 3 main hobbies for every Canadian. It's 1, hockey, 2, becoming a VTuber, and 3, making more little Canadians to run around. Oh yeah, and also 4, like, raising meese in your backyard. Yeah, in that order specifically. That's like the daily, day-to-day activities of being a Canadian. Yeah, meese. I do have a pet moose. Can you guess my pet moose's name? I have one. It's in the stables out back. So I have a cat named Cat. I want to get a dog, name a cat. So naturally, my moose is going to be named Dog, exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page. Yes. I was working on that. I bet the 10 Canadians there are happy. I gotta tell ya, it kind of feels like I have like maybe 10 Canadians in my audience, because like, I was looking at my statistics. And 60% of you are from America. 60%. 63, I believe. Kind of crazy. And imagine how many of you are from Canada. it was like, I think for Canada it was like 7%. Yeah, it was like 7% Canadian. What the fuck? And then for Filipinos, 6%. It's rising. 6% Filipino. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's really big, actually. Anime North. I was at Anime North. I met you guys. The entire population of Canada was there. It was so crowded. I thought it was so nice. Well, I didn't go in person. I'm too shy. But I was there for a virtual meet and greet, and I really liked it. Rah! There was a line. It made me feel so famous. There was a line, and I was like, ooh. I mean, it's funny because there were like a few people who were learning about me for the first time, but they also lined up. So I thought that was like, if anything, super flattering because it's like, oh, you don't even know me, but you still lined up. I thought that was so sweet. Because I'm awesome. Thank you. You too. I'm trying to get better at this compliment sort of thing. Oh, thank you for the 20 gift subs. Thank you for the 20 gift subs. Ramadan. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Most famous person ever. Low-key, I'd be walking around a lot more, but I'm kind of anxious to walk around in this because it's just so... This outfit was not designed for movement. It was designed to be admired in a museum. Thank you for the 20 gift subs. Ramadan, thank you so much. Yeah, like this outfit was designed for me to just like... This is how you walk in a Twitch TOS appropriate way. When you're an anime girl on Twitch. This is the only way that they allow you to walk. You can't have any hips because once you start adding hips, that's a big no-no. Like as soon as you start walking like a little bit like that, it's like, whoa! The implication of femininity. Never do that again. It's too strong. Yeah, so like even, nope. Once the bits start swaying, it's over. They don't sway. Do not flounce. Flounce is crazy, dog. Flounce is crazy. Yeah. Oh my god, wait. I do have some updates, but they're not really related to me. They're more about, like, the media and, like, stuff that I'm looking forward to. Cyberpunk Edge Runners Season 2 is coming out, and I'm so excited. I'm ready to be traumatized yet again. I love Clancy Brown. He's gonna be in it. You know Clancy Brown? He's the VA for Mr. Krabs. He's gonna be like, arrgh, our sucker stole all me money. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited for that. Oh my god. Ooh. SpongeBob, me boy. We gotta burn some corpos. I'm obviously not voicing in it. Yeah. Anyway, Chooms, I think we've got some Kino despite all the things that the world is throwing at us right now, so there's a lot to look forward to. Don't let the doom get to you, because there's too much Kino to catch up with, Chooms. I was reading a whole bunch of theories about it, kind of like how Edge Runner Season 1 was about, like, loving and losing your humanity, especially, like, what happened to David and stuff. I think Season 2 is gonna be about, like, losing your innocence, almost. Like, there's gonna be, like, some kid with, like, a docucam, and then he's gonna have to, like, record, like his friends like turning on each other and stuff, and then like the music is like amazing and the action looks like amazing. It's gonna be something like that. Because there are no happy endings in Night City, but boy oh boy are they gonna take us for a ride. Yeah. And I just, again, I love Mr. Krabs as V.A. Clancy Brown, and I love that he's gonna be in it. He was in everything, dude. He was in, was he in Starship Troopers? I gotta remember that, but like, I know that he was like the president of the USA in Fallout. He was in the Shawshank of the Redemptions, the Shawest Shankest of the Redemptions. Yeah, he's a very prolific person. Detroit Become Human, and he did a motion capture for it too, as a detective on there. Yeah, he was Hank. Big Daddy Hank. You remember Big Daddy Hank? Yeah, that was awesome. So many fun things. So much excitement. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. If you got gifted a sub, please remember to say thank you. Please. Oh, yes. I didn't want to say, even though this stream ended up taking a pivot and we weren't able to really do the workout stuff, we can still have fun with it. And also, on Thursday, I'm gonna be posted up. We're gonna be doing I'm gonna be making a Home Depot lightsaber. It's gonna be fun on hand cam. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the parts, like tomorrow or something. And then I'm gonna be building a lightsaber on hand cam out of Home Depot parts. And also build some Legos after that, because I think that'll be like the first portion of the stream, and the rest of it will be like building Legos or something. Will it be functional? Just be grateful for the lightsaber building stream. Whether it's functional or not. It's a work in progress. We might need to do a few iterations, you know. Lightsabers are a little bit of a work in progress. Ali, do you have any thoughts on France's 3-1 over Sweden today? Not really. I don't have many thoughts on football. I thumbs up. Good ball skills. That was some expert ball handling, boys. Yeah. I kind of am scared by how intense it seems to be this particular year. Like, I know that people take the World Cup super seriously, and they've always taken it super seriously. But it kind of feels like this year, it's especially crazy. Like, this is some intense ball fondling that we're seeing here. It feels more intense. It feels like every loss counts extra. Like, oh my god. Apparently, like, the Korean head coach was, like, fired or something. And Japan lost Miku. Japan lost parental rights to Miku. To Brazil. It's insane. Yeah, Brazil has custody over Miku now. Brazilian Miku is now the canon design of Miku. That was what the match was deciding, was whether or not Miku belonged to Brazil or Japan. It's insane. Like, I don't think I've ever, like, I know I'm saying that I'm not even, like, really following it, but low-key, I can't even avoid it because it's everywhere. And so now I'm, like, invested, but on the sidelines. Yeah, it's on Twitter, it's on the YouTubes. All of my shorts are World Cup themed. I wouldn't be able to tell you their names, but I can recognize them by the face now. I'd be like, oh yeah, that one's from the Swedish national team, stuff like that. Viva Mexico! Good, yeah, go Mexico. Yay! Go Mexico. Yippee. Do you want me to wish luck to any of your teams that are competing? I can do that for you. Thank you for the sub. Saba. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I can wish luck. Yay, go Mexico! Ow, yippee! 3 big booms for Mexico! Yeah, yeah! Don't wish luck to the US for me, please. Well, don't they play soccer? I thought they played soccer, not football. Oh. I don't do Etsy witch curses, but I could come up with something for ya. Nola for Ecuador. Yay, Ecuador. Yippee. Yay. No! Why not? I'm a neutral party. All of these affirmations are like neutral at best. Like low key. All of these are neutral affirmations. Like, go Mexico! Try your best. That's all I've got is try your best today. Kick some balls. I mean, I don't know. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Moist wiener. Oh my god. Thank you. Appreciate it, Moist Wiener. Thank you. It's right there. 5 big boons for the Moist Wiener. I'm gonna point out your username. Ooh. Ha, tickles you. Tickles you. Tickles you. Oh my god, crazy. Tickles your username. What the fuck? Hee, stop! Oh my god, stop! Oh my god. This is what happens! You gotta send this clip to Elgato right now and show, like, this is what happens when their products don't work. This is what happens. I was supposed to be squeezing a wheel. That's what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be squeezing a wheel. You're gonna report me? No! I'm too pretty to go to jail. No. Did the Ring Fit not work? No, because I have a Switch 1, so the Ring Fit would have worked regardless. What didn't work was Elgato, because I tried plugging the Elgato capture card into my computer, and then it sparked up, and it wouldn't, like, appear on my thing. It exploded. It didn't, well, it basically exploded, so yeah. It didn't smoke or anything, but I think the Elgato capture card's low-key cooked. Like, I'm straight up actually gonna, like, return it to them and be like, I think you messed up, because I've only used this, like, 2 times. I've only used this, like, 2 times. It sparked up. She, get me one too. What's that supposed to mean? What are you gonna do with it? That sounds dangerous. My god. You're crazy. You're crazy. Spark up, smoking bazaar. Well, I wouldn't know any of these terms. I'm a wholesome girl. I've never heard any of these terms in my life. Have you watched the Among Us TV show? I have not. I've got something to admit to you guys. I've only played Among Us, like, once in my life. Do you really blink a lot, or is it just your model? Oh my god, stop pointing out how much I blink! Oh, but the reality is, the reason I blink a lot is because I have these really bright lights in my studio. And so I need to lubricate my eyeballs so they don't dry up and cry. How hot are the lights? Oh, I get sweaty up in here. It's a very sweaty studio. I'm gonna get AC soon though, because yeah, this room was This room's a little hot. Yeah, we do love lubricated eyeballs, but I didn't even notice how much I blink until people told me. But sometimes my model blinks without me actually blinking. Yeah, that's kind of freaky, isn't it? I think I might be possessed or something. Go. Oops. Frog blink? I didn't even know frogs blinked. Sometimes I forget frogs have eyes. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. Sometimes I forget frogs have eyes. Sorry if it's too personal, but have you ever thought about general eye drops? Oh, I have them. My eyes aren't like actually super dry. I think I blink when I'm nervous. And when it's bright. I'm not high. I would never do that. I am bouncing a lot though. I'm just energetic. I'm a little caffeinated. I had a lot of green tea before this. Because I got myself all hyped up. I was supposed to work out today, so I have like the zoomies. I need to run around and shit. I was supposed to work out today. Okay. Just do an unstructured workout right now. Okay, for this workout, I'm gonna make chat disappear with my sheer power of will. The aura emanating from my muscles is gonna make chat disappear, okay? Oh my god, whoa, that happened just by itself. Oh my god. I don't know how that happened, you guys. I was just charging up my aura. I guess my aura didn't like you very much. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta bring you back. Okay. I guess it didn't work. I'm just gonna do this whole stream by myself. Oh, there you are. If I'm gonna be walking around, I'm gonna switch to something a little bit more comfortable. If you don't mind. If we're going to be walking around, I should be switching to something a little bit more comfortable. Hold on. Let me make sure that everything's all... Does that work? This is the Friday button. Shut the fuck up. I don't got no Friday button. Yay! Okay. Now what? Now we're in a safe outfit. I'm wearing safety shorts. I can turn around without it causing any issues whatsoever. Drop and give us 20. I got you. Hold on. Alright, I got 20 coins over here. I'm gonna drop and give you... Alright, that's... Let's see. Rent's due, yeah. It's the end of the month, you know? Here. It's like, Solid gold, so that should be more than 20. Pay to win! Those are my laundry quarters. A dancing karaoke stream? Oh boy. Okay. I have a question and also an answer to that. Actually, mostly a question. No, it's actually an answer to that. The reason I haven't done karaoke with my 3D model is because I have something special for the first karaoke stream that I do in 3D. Does that make sense? So the reason I haven't done it yet is because I have a plan for when I do karaoke with this. What do you mean you're scared? What part of that is scary? You're asking me for updates, so I'm just revving up your engine for it. Why are you scared? You're not ready for me to serve? Serve as in like serve? I've already made that joke before. Serve as in like serve? Serve as in like slay, or serve as in like serve? Okay, Zoomer. Alright. Haunted by hype karaoke and it's just one song for 8 hours. That idea's already been done before. I know that. I wouldn't sing September on the 21st night of September for 8 hours straight. I do it for 10 hours straight. Serve as in like serve you tea. Yeah. I think a maid outfit would be cute, but I'm wondering like what kind of maid outfits should we be getting for Ale? What kind of maid outfits? There's different ones. A butler outfit? You want me to wear a suit? I don't think Allie's ever worn a suit before. That's crazy. I'm open to it. I'm open to all sorts of ideas. Bunny suit? Mods, clock the pervert. They said bunny suit. Tough. Oh, they find that tough. Clock the pervert. Right there. Clock them. Clock them right now. Pervert alert. Beep, 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 beep. Pervert alert. Mods, send them to Friday. So this one is bunny suit a pervert. It is. This is a bunny suit. You know what's even worse? Reverse bunny suit. Oh my god. I know those started becoming a thing. Reverse bunny suit. Good lord, have mercy. Of course the moist wiener is like, oh, Pepe happy at that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be calling chatters out, but sometimes you just put the setup up so nicely for me. I just have to do something for it. I'd have to do something about that. Yeah, chat reflects the streamer. Okay, major row. Major underscore row. Reverse bunny suit is really nice. I do agree. Wow. Hold on. Oh. Now you can see more of me. If that was something you were worried about. Do a flip? Oh, okay. No. You know what I want to be able to do? I want to be able to, like, physically grab chat and then hurl you over my shoulder. I have dreams about that sometimes. Like, imagine I could grab chat and it compresses along with my hands, like, roll you up into a ball, and then, you know, shoot you up somewhere. Textual uppies. I mean, you can call that uppies, I guess, in its own way. Up in the sky, through the hoop. You highlighted that message. You sure did. You sure did. Proof that Allie wants to hurt chat. I don't want to hurt chat. I just want to have fun. Mess around a little bit. I don't hate you. Hate's a strong word. There's nobody here that I hate. GTFO my face? No.
Got my nose? I don't have a nose. Wait, I do have a nose.
I think that's the meme. With a lot of anime. With a lot of anime characters. Their noses are really tiny. It's like, ooh, got your nose. Shit, lost your nose. Yeah. Bro, did you hear LeBron is retiring? I actually did hear the LeBron is retiring, and it's because you guys have corrupted my feed. I think the internet overlords have sensed that my audience really likes mentioning LeBron, and because of that, my entire feed is just about LeBron. Like, switching to another team or something. I know he's not retiring. He said that he was gonna be moving to another team or something. My goat has 2 more seasons in him? How old is this man? He's like 69, right? 40? Whoa. That's crazy. That's really crazy. That's younger than I was expecting. He's immortal, by the way. Good lord. I didn't realize the entire Alekirser fan base is just LeBron and squares. I'm not 39, but you're allowed to believe whatever you want to believe. Why are my eyes big? I know all of my impulsive thoughts are acting up right now because my first thought is like, oh, you think they're big? Throws it at you like a boomerang and then it bounces back into my socket. You still think it's big? You still think my eye is big? I think I've been watching so many horror movies that like my brain is kind of messed up, and now I think about all sorts of strange. I'm not violent. I'm just I think I've just been watching too many horror films. Yeah, cuz now it doesn't even scare me anymore. And just she's so weird today. I'm not weird. Real eyes, real eyes. The zoomies come with aggression. I mean, I'm still working on my chat assets. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna have chat over here. And I'm gonna be able to do stuff. Yeah. How much tea did I have exactly? Like a cup or 2. I'm not on anything. Why does this always happen whenever it's like, you know, just me? I'm not on anything. That's how I know you've never actually witnessed anybody on anything, because when somebody's on something, they act very different. They act very different. You can usually tell. I can walk in a straight line right now, actually. I wish my mic didn't capture that. Oh, I can actually turn it off, so it doesn't. That's a straight line. I mean, you can't really tell. Maybe from the side? I don't know. Very, very easily. You saw a wobble? I think you need to get your eyes checked. Yeah. Can you jump scare us like Foxy? How does Foxy jump scare you? Does she come up from like the top or the bottom? Or the side? Jump at you? But the camera's static. If I wanted to jump on you, I'd have to like go from here. And my big ass horns give me away. Or my tail. My tail just keeps... My tail's giving me away. If I try to hide, it sticks right up. It's bad. Like, okay, here's me laying flat on the ground. Tell me if my tail sticks up, okay? I'm gonna lay flat on the ground, alright? Is it sticking up? It's sticking up! No! See? I can't jump scare you. No, I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. Tail only stream? I knew it. You only love me for my tail. It's over. She's not scary. I think a lot about me is scary. Allie is scary. Oh no, I can't even blink. Oh no, never mind, there we go. It was my birthday today. Can I get well wishes? Happy birthday! Yippee! Yay! Wahoo! Wahoo! Yay! Oh my god! Happy birthday! Yippee! Happy birthday! You want me to remove chat so we can just use that recording? Sure. You want me to start jump again? Wahoo! There we go. Okay, chat, come back. Without the reminder that a chat is here, I just look ridiculous. Have you ever seen those clips of like streamers? Like somebody's like walking in on a streamer on a camera and they're just doing the most stupid shit in their room. And that's kind of how I feel right now. It's so awkward. Without the chat in the corner, I just feel ridiculous. Oh my god. Like, if anything, if you're ever seeing somebody like thirst trapping or posting like attractive videos of them, all edited, all swag on like TikTok or shorts or reels, just remember that they filmed that whole thing in complete silence and all of a sudden you'll feel a lot less insecure. Like, imagine somebody's just like hitting all these mog poses and it's all in complete silence. So stupid. If they still mog you, well, I think it's all about mindset, right? They can't mog you if you don't allow them to mog you. Because if your brain registers them as like, ah, they're mogging me, then they've already won. You have to remember that you're on the same level, we're all humans, and we all have to pee. It's all about mindset. Mm-hmm. Except for me, I don't pee. I don't have to pee. Girls don't pee. Or fart. We kind of just exist. Mm-hmm. This is true. I'm a certified woman, so you can take my advice on this. Actually. Yes, I'm a girl. Though honestly, I don't know. Whoa. Whoa, did you see that? Look at all these things rising up. It was like rising into my face. I'm gonna catch it the next time it does that. Whoa. I feel like a cat. So pretty. Orb pulse. Ooh. I re-downloaded Genshin tonight. I re-downloaded it. I have something I need to do. I have something very special I need to do. If I don't do it, then... yeah. The last time I re-downloaded Genshin was to pull for a very specific person. Lads killed your wolfman and it sent you home to Genshin! I'm so upset still, but you know, it's its own thing. I have a wolfman in Genshin too. I have Rio Fesley, so it's okay. Yeah. I was actually thinking, you know, I was thinking about a redesign for the Winkies. But by redesign, I mean like a second design. Like you have your normal design with your like TV head and your suit, but also like imagine like a werewolf redesign, like a wolf or. Ooh, do not. Never mind. Well, what do you want? What do you want me to put you in? You have to tell me. What do you want? Let's workshop it. I'll give you some time to think, and while you do that, I'm gonna take a leisurely stroll around my room. Add a little bit of skipping to it. La la la. La 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 la. Sounds like gravel or dirt road fully. You have no idea. I got mapped specifically so that I can make footstep sounds with it. And then I have a specific section next to my microphone where it deafens the sound so I can record it without making footstep sounds. Yeah, I make a lot of my sound effects in-house because I'm cool. Do you record in the 3D space for audios? Sometimes, because I've also been trying to record more videos. But I want to make them perfect before I release any of them. You saw 2 alleys? Shit. Imagine if I do that. There's like 2 mirrored. It's like that MacBook effect in photo booth where, you know, you can have like a twin, like it's like mirrored. You'd like, I don't know if you did that when you were a kid, but I would do that when I was a kid. Like the MacBook photo booth. There's like a mirror effect where you can just go like, whoa, crazy. Yeah, I love that. Worst nightmare? Fuck you. I'm a delight. I'm a joy to be around. 2 of me would be like a double delight. I got Mott 6 and they had no cheese in them. Well, those are mozzarella sticks. Those are just sticks. They're like sticks of breading. You gotta return those and be like, yo, you forgot the mozzarella. What the fuck? That's crazy. Would you fight your twin? No. I'd like, if I had a twin. Actually, you know, I've gotten to a point in my life where having a twin doesn't really benefit me very much, because if I was still in school, I'd be like, oh, I'll get my twin to take my test, or, you know, bullshit like that. But now I'm thinking, what would I do if I had a twin? Also, what if my twin hates me? What if she's like actually cool and shit, and she likes the outdoors and goes partying? She like goes to EDC or some shit like that. What if she's cool? And she hates VA, but she also has a better voice than me. Oh, I'd be pissed. She has a better voice and she hates doing VA. Oh my god. And she hates all of my interests. That would be terrible. I don't want a twin. I don't want a twin. Spare voice box? Like we're cyborgs. Just like, oh, I need your voice box today. Bloop. What if Allie was the evil twin the whole time? I mean, it would explain a lot about my personality, that's for sure. That's for sure. I don't know. Twin girl ASMR one. I mean, sure. I've been writing a lot more stuff again lately. Did I tell you? On Sunday, I was supposed to sleep, but then I got hit by a lightning bolt of inspiration, and then I stayed up for 2 hours and I wrote like 4,000 words. Yeah, I did. I don't blink a lot. You blink a lot. You blink so much that you're imagining me blinking even though I'm not blinking. Can I do a backflip? Not right now. 4,000 words of sad stuff because Allie can't write happy stuff. I can write happy stuff. I just like emotions. Can you do a backflip in general? When I was younger, but nowadays I can only really manage one on a trampoline, so that's kind of cheating. Because I used to go to the trampoline park with my friends all the time, and so we kind of taught ourselves tricks on the trampoline park. And the last time I went was like 2 years ago, but then I got self-conscious because the last time I went before that was when I was like in middle school or like early high school. And then there was so many kids there that were like at oldest like 11 years old, and I was like freaked out, so I was like fuck no, and then I just left. It was so bad. But yeah, I can only really do one in like a trampoline park. Trampoline park with girlfriend ASMR when? Wait, if I do that, then I can buy a trampoline and I can write it off as like a business expense. Wait, I mean, if I'm gonna be using my 3D studio for motion capture, that's actually a really good idea. Imagine it's just like boinging, it's just like, oh, this is fun. Woo! Bong. Bong. Allie, don't. Oh yeah, we live in a cruel world. And then the follow-up, ASMR girlfriend takes care of you after you break your neck on the trampoline. Write this down right now. Put it in idea time. Put it in idea time. Right now. Thank you. Can you imagine going to a trampoline park and you see someone with KU100 jumping and talking into it? Did I ever tell you about how I made a friend? Like, this would have been like 4 or so years ago, but by then I was already familiar with ASMR. I made a friend at the supermarket because she was carrying a 3DO. Like, if you don't know what a 3DO is a mic with like the ears. An ASMR mic with like ears. And she was just carrying it around because she was recording like supermarket, like reorganizing ASMR. She was just filming. And then I walked up to her, like, I I noticed she put it down, so I guess she like stopped her take. And so I was like, excuse me, is that a 3DO? And she was like, yeah. And she's really friendly. And then we just talked about ASMR. And so now she's my friend. Yeah. That was so fun. And then we added on Discord. Now she's like my friend. We don't talk super often, but like she's like a buddy of mine, I would say. Idea time, trampoline park with your girlfriend and girlfriend taking care of you after you break your neck. I'll record it. You know how Jackass is back in cinemas? You know how Jackass is back in cinemas because they have like a finale or something? We can do ASMR based on Jackass stunts. We can have a whole Jackass stream. That's such a stupid fucking idea. That's not... No. Because, like, a lot of those stunts are very male-specific. Like, there's something very interesting about the Jackass dynamic because it's just a bunch of guys doing weird stunts that also involve their penis for some reason and like their butts. So like maybe not all of their stunts I can recreate. Yeah, they're like, it's like very R18 fart humor, but also kind of wholesome. Jackass is very, I went on a whole sort of rabbit hole about Jackass because I didn't grow up with it, but I learned about it like some years ago, and I got into a rabbit hole. It's specifically because they're idiot dudes, and I'm a smart girl. I'm a smart girl, so it just doesn't work because I'm so smart. Yeah. Don't confirm or deny that, it'll hurt my feelings. Girlfriend tries to find you when you fell into the back rooms by a trampoline on a date. Now we're just combining ideas. Also, I just recently had, I recently did a backrooms audio. So it's possible. It's just dudes doing dumb dude stuff, and it lost its charm in like 2002. I don't know. There's something very wholesome about it, I would say. Yeah. F for F, ASMR. I don't think I've ever made any that were like on YouTube. I could do that. But then I'd have to pull out my deep voice. I'd have to pull out my deep voice for it. How about best friends to lovers? Your bestie comforts you after insert country here lost their World Cup game. Imagine I do that, right? And every time, it's like the script can be fill in the blank because we don't know what happens, right? It'll be like, there, it's okay that, like there's like a sensor over it where it's like, it's okay. I know that lost, but has performed like this before, and you knew how to get it through it then, so you should know how to get through it now. Can recover from this. Just needs to get a better head coach because their head coach is really ruining it for, you know what I mean? Yeah, it'll be like that. After South Africa lost to Canada, I'm not gonna lie. That surprised me. I thought South Africa was gonna win against Canada. That surprised me. It took me off guard. 'Cause we're ass? No, don't say that. You can beat Canada at football if you believe. What ASMR do I listen to? I mainly listen to... I don't want to say. I'm gonna pull out my most wholesome ASMR that I listen to and not tell you about the ASMR that I actually listen to. I listen to rain sounds. And video game packaging ASMR. Like, there are lots of retro video game stores that are starting to record ASMR and stuff. So yeah, I listen to DL site ear licking audios. That's the real answer. Listen. Would you trust a dealer if they didn't test out their own supply? Maybe not the proper analogy, but would you trust a baker who didn't think their cookies were the shit? I know they're not my cookies, but I need to know what a good cookie tastes like if I'm gonna be serving cookies, you know what I mean? Yeah, so if I'm gonna be making ear-licking ASMR, I need to know what good ear-licking ASMR sounds like. I just happen to also enjoy it. Yes, I have to review the recipes. That's what I'm saying. Getting high on another supply. Well, if I don't have my own supply yet, then I kind of need to, you know? And also, Japanese ASMR has been using KU100 for a long time, so I like to know, like, how they do it and stuff, how it works. And it's given me a lot of ideas, because I think that, like, a lot of DL site ASMR is very high quality, so I wanna, like, kind of try and see if more of that can be brought over to, like, the West and stuff, because it's really good, and I've been trying to practice. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to give any recommendations though, because all the titles are in Japanese. And I don't actually understand what they're saying. Have I done Skyrim? No, but I've been wanting to do one as like a companion for the longest time. I just don't know what companion I sound the most like. I haven't really checked for it. Yeah. Hot take, I don't like the KU100. I like the 3DO and SR3D much more. That's a very valid opinion. I personally prefer the KU100 because I think it has a nice, like, it has a slightly bassier sound, and for me the 3DO can occasionally get somewhat tinny. But I also am, like, very hyper scrutinizing of, like, any kind of audio nowadays, so I can usually hear things that most people would be able to ignore. I prefer kind of warmer tones, and I feel like it balances out my higher pitched voice, so I prefer mics like this. I find them personally a little bit more flattering. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, it does peak around the 1K, 3K range for me as well. And also, like, if you have a very, like, sibilant dependent voice like mine, I have a very sibilant voice. I make a lot of S sounds. It doesn't fit really well with a 3DO because it tends to exaggerate those. It's not a very flattering mic with my voice at all. Sibilant, bass. Yeah. Can you hear different mics in Giorgio by Marauder? I only know that I'm not very familiar with Giorgio Marauder, but I know one song that he did, and it was a remix that he made with Sistar, the K-pop group. The Daft Punk song? I'm not a big Daft Punk fan. So I need to, well, I like Daft Punk, but I'm not like the biggest, like I'm not immersed in them. I like their music though, so like that's not me saying I don't like them. It's just I'm not familiar. That's what I'm trying to say. Not familiar. Yeah. My ears are naturally more sensitive to those frequencies, so movie theater speakers also do the same thing for me. That's what I was saying. Is like I was my one critique of Iron Lung was that there was something that happened. Like, I don't quite remember what happened to the audio, but I do remember that the mixing was really, really odd in Iron Lung. Like, the dialogue audio was just so drowned out by the ambiance at certain times. It was a bit distracting, and I would have appreciated subtitles because of that. It was intentional. I don't know if it was intentional in certain parts. I don't know. The Christopher Nolan School of Sound Design. If I was a director to a movie, I don't know. I direct Born. Please name my necromancer. Girl or boy? Either? Okay. Give it. Okay, chat. Let's come up with some names. Derek, Tom Clancy. I was thinking Necromancer too. I need to come up with something. No. Nah, I gotta come up with something. Something overly long and dramatic. I need to consult an expert. Neck Girlmancer. I like Neck Girlmancer. Neck Girlmancer. If it's a girl. And even if it's a guy, that's still funny. Whoa, what is that? Oh my god, I think Neck Girl Romancer. Neck Girlmancer. Yay! Okay. Low key, I thought you cursed me. I was like, what is that? Yippee. Oh god, I'm so upset. I'm so upset this morning, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm feeling a lot better. Much better. I was in a mood before this. I was like, oh no, they're gonna be able to see that I'm angry. But now I'm not. It's all... If I had a barometer or something, like just a meter that like showed my anger levels, it'd be all the way down. Now I'm good. I'm good now. Very low cortisol. I don't know what it is, but I kind of default to like an Asian squat on my chair. I kind of been defaulting to this. It's just comfortable. The Asian squat. You're not familiar with that. You have to put your feet flat on the ground, and then you just like sit like this, kind of on the floor wherever you are. Don't worry, we call it that. So it's not like a thing or anything. We call it. Don't worry. I have my Asian card right here. Don't worry. You hear 2 alleys? You feel high? Why? I don't have my stream on 2 tabs, do I? Oh my god, imagine my stream was open in 2 tabs this whole time. That would have been crazy. Ooh. Ooh, guys. Yikes. Yikes on bikes. He is probably high. Is Ali muted? Okay, now I know you're not. Now you know you're messing with me. See also the slab squat. I don't know if I've ever seen it. You're taking yourself to bed. Good night. See ya. Bye. Bye now. Will you revisit Pokemon Z to A or Tomodachi Life? I've progressed pretty far on Tomodachi Life, so I'd be able to like show you an update maybe. But Pokemon Z to A, I low-key already like I've beat that game several times now, so it's a little past its prime, I would say. So I don't think I'll be revisiting it. Would you revisit the Henry Stickmin collection? I believe I played that quite a while ago, so maybe sooner rather than later. Are there playlists for your audios on Patreon? I'm working on it. Yeah. Henry Stickmin is a Friday stream for Allie. What is that supposed to mean? When do I usually work out? Like earlier in the morning, I suppose. And if I can't work out that day, I'm a believer in the 10,000 steps method. But I low-key just get that just by working. Cause I work outdoors now too. I have to go around to collect sound effects for stuff. So I'll be trekking all sorts of places just to get sound effects. Yeah, so like a lot of the rain recently has been just rain that I collect, or like a lot of like tree stuff or nature stuff. That's why I've been setting a lot of my stuff in more nature scenarios, is because it's easy to get. That was a good stretch. That was a nice stretch. What mic do I use for field recordings? I have my 3DO and also my Tascam. Yup. 6'2" explains your 10,000 steps. Yeah, I think I try not to like I try not to obsess too much over my steps, because like I've seen those like people that will like be circling around their house to get their step count in the day, and that's really bad for like both your feet and your sides. So I try to just get them naturally, because it's not good for you to just circle around like a crazy person. It's not good for you. Do I have a megaphone? Oh, wait, that's so funny. Wait, add that. I need let's add that to the list of things I need to get. I need to get a megaphone, and I also need to get a voice changer. I need to get a voice mod. I don't actually know how to use a voice changer. I know I joke about it a lot, but I don't actually know how to use one. It's disappointing, I'm aware. I'm not already using one. No, I just talk like this. Mexico scored. I did that over there. I did that. Right there, I did that. I did that right there. I did that. Tamales for celebration. Okay, but like, you gotta win first. If you get tamales when you win, what do you get if you lose? What's the losing meal? Ice soup. You just have ice soup. When will I maybe making another video? For which channel? Ooh. For which channel? I make ASMR videos on YouTube that I post every Sunday. So I don't know. I'm pretty consistent, I would say. I just make them every Sunday. Well, I don't make them every Sunday. I post them on Sunday, but I usually work on them like throughout the week. I gotta work on them throughout the week. When are we making videos for the VTuber channel? I post shorts on there. The actual videos that I'm coming up with, cause like, okay. Here's the thing about YouTube is that this is something that like my editor was explaining to me. It's like, Ali, with YouTube nowadays, people are kind of seeing it as an alternative to television. So everything on YouTube is pretty high production stuff. So when you post on YouTube, it isn't about quantity anymore, it's about the quality. So what he was telling me is like, you have to make sure that when we post something, it's like something that we can work on for like a while so that we can make sure that it's like, you know, you're confident in what you're posting and you think it's like, yeah, like that's something I'm proud to have on there. So all that to say, I don't know, but I am working on something right now. That's all I'll say is that I'm working on something. It's just taking a little bit longer than I would have expected, but for good reason. Does that answer your question? Me. Lads retrospective. Oh my god, wait, no, but you guys aren't the target audience for that. Like maybe 3% of you might be. I don't think you're the target audience for a lads video. Love in Deep Space. It's a boyfriend simulator, basically. Then make us the target audience. Girlfriend rambles about lads while you sleep. No one wants to hear my lads rambles. I'm never gonna stream it. I don't need you to see how I've basically maxed out Silas's events and how I have to like wait until the next one because of how deep I am into that fucking game. You need a little bit of mystique to me, that's true. Good lord. I'm not gonna stream it. Nuh-uh. No, I can't. I'm banned from streaming that. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. I'm banned. I'm also banned from streaming Genshin or any kind of gacha game because as soon as I start doing that, it becomes my personality. I can't do it. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. Nikkei sponsorship soon? Well, I mean, because I will say this. I don't think Alekirser's ever gonna be able to voice in like a like one of the like really sanitized mainstream gacha games. But a gacha game where it's like brown dust. I feel like they're a little bit more amenable to they're a little bit more amenable to people like me. Can you make more proposal ASMR videos? Where the listeners propose to or the listener does the proposing? Nika gets pretty wild. I don't know. The thing about Gooner games is that some of them don't acknowledge that they're Gooner games but still benefit from the Gooner label, right? So, like, yeah, some of them are like, no, we're not a Gooner game, even though they are. Like, Nikkei's, I feel like Nikkei's sorta like that. But Brown Dust Brown Dust knows what it is. Raid Shadow Legends? Fuck no. Oh my god. Okay. Here's my hot take. I've had to turn down many a sponsorship in my day, and that's because I only want to be let myself get sponsored or share companies with you or endorse companies with you that I actually believe in. So any company that I'm partnered with, it's because I gave them my trust and I believe them. I'm very, very picky. And for that reason, there are certain games, won't name any of them, but I might have already mentioned one, that I will never, ever partner with. And that's because I don't want to waste your time. That's because I don't want to raid Shadow Legends, waste your time, and... I think you're talented enough to get a role in the game. I think, like, VA stuff is less about your skill and more about how you show up and who you know. Because that's kind of how acting is in general. Is like, you just gotta assume everybody's talented and not get a big head. Because as soon as you start getting a big head, it's kind of like the Dunning-Kruger effect, right? You're kind of just making an ass out of yourself. So just assume everyone's talented and work really hard. And if you're talented, show it through your skills. The person with the loudest mouth about how talented they are is either really fucking talented and deserves to be cocky, or has nothing to show for it. That's what I'm saying. Thanks for the sub, Kale. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. They never deserve to be cocky. I don't know. I know some cocky motherfuckers that kind of like are annoyingly talented. So I'm like, you know what? I can't even be mad at you because I agree. Like, you're really good. You're really good. Yeah. I don't know. Stuff. Anyways. Anyways. Hi. I like seeing first-time chatters. I'm just like, hello. Welcome. I hope you didn't come in a bad time. Mexico scored again? Jesus Christ! See, I did that. It's because I gave you luck. That's me. That's me. I should become like a shrink. I think I got like a seventh sense. Because I not only can predict things, but I can also, like, see into people's minds. And I could see from a mile away that Mexico had winning mentality today. And so I knew to call it. I knew to wish them luck. Because I would never wish luck to people who I didn't believe in. I'm not gonna jinx it. Okay, I'm gonna zip my mouth. Zip my mouth. What number am I thinking about right now? 16. Because it's in your username. Ha! What are you doing right now? Listening to this stream. Got 'em. How the hell is 67 close to 16? Whatever, I got the 6. Can't say anything about the other one. Okay, this is gonna be a sleep stream. Good night! Thoughts on Minecraft getting banned in the Philippines because it promotes illegal logging? What the fuck does that even... It's pixels! This is ridiculous. Okay, this is... Can the mods change the category to I'm only sleeping? Nah. Now I'm only ranting. This is crazy. What? That can't be real. You know what's happening lately? I've been noticing that a lot more people have been, like with video games, they'll be just saying a bunch of bullshit. Oh my god. Did you see how people were talking about how, like, Minecraft servers are, like, technically illegal? Like, Minecraft, like, private servers are technically illegal? That pissed me off so bad. Like, why do people suddenly have an opinion on, like, whether Minecraft servers should be allowed to exist? It's so stupid! It's so stupid. And with that being said, because I don't want to get too deep into it, do you want to make a Minecraft server again? With that being said, fuck them. Do you want to make another Minecraft server? You want to fish? Hunt? Gather? Build? Live? RP? Roleplay? What would you want to roleplay? Because chat, like last time we did all the mods 10, right? We can do something else. What if you are all my loyal servants, all under the same kingdom? And no, that was what we did last time. We need to do something else. I don't know. What's like the current meta? What's like super fun? What's a good mod pack that we could run? Liminal Industries. Oh, so like a horror themed one? What if you were all my loyal servants and also werewolves and very tall and also had tentacles and Minecraft backrooms? That sounds more like a map than it does a mod pack, but that could be silly. Imagine we played Minecraft, but instead of Minecraft, it was in the back rooms and we were running away from this Enderman. Yeah, I'm vibing. But what if it's Minecraft, but instead of it was Minecraft, it was Fortnite? You can do one of my... Oh, wait! I've played mod packs on here before. I played, what was it? I played a bunch of mod packs that were very, very suitable for multiplayer play. But they didn't end up, working out for me because I was playing them by myself. Like Fear Nightfall, I heard a lot of really good stuff about that, but when I played it by myself, it was impossible because you're supposed to play it with, like, people. That could be a fun thingy. That way I don't actually have to go through the difficulty of horror and just... If the monsters are around, you have to use yourself as human shields and sacrifice yourself for the kingdom. Speaking of potential game bans, Candy Crush was included. No, they can't ban Candy Crush. What are the Karens supposed to play? They're gonna be so much more angry now. Yo, my grandma plays that shit. They can't ban Candy Crush. She does that instead of Sudoku. What is she supposed to play now? What about the Facebook aunties? That's like the one thing that's like keeping their sanity in check. Oh no. It's okay, chat. We're all gonna party it up in my planet. We're gonna fly to the dragon planet of the cosmos. It's gonna be great. Yeah. And you'll be able to just vibe and not worry about weird shit. Yeah. Don't worry. Just get on this very unsuspicious looking spaceship and I'll shuffle you away. I'll shuffle you away. Are there any hot dragons on that planet asking for a homie? Genuine. Well, I don't know about that, but there are lots of dragons that look like imagine me, but in like different forms, you know? So there's like me, but like, you know, maybe with like blue hair instead of red. Taller ones? Fuck you! Yes, there are taller ones. Fuck you. Just me, but 6 feet? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't even look remotely 6 feet. My models, like, okay, to get my model tracking properly, it needs to be, like, it needs to be proportional to my actual height. So that it tracks accurately. So, like... it's pretty bad. Like, even visibly. Visibly, I'm kinda cooked. I look taller in the other outfit? That's because in that outfit, I'm wearing heels. But in this outfit, I got these socks. Do I have IRL heels? I do. I love heels. I really, really like heels. I'm not great at wearing them, like actually walking in them, but I really love heels. I do. I like them a lot. They're bad for my feet, but they look really nice. Allie's so small, she only needs 1 popcorn. What, to eat? You think I'm the size of a single popcorn? You think I'm like an ant? Like, here you go. It's just like, you throw me a little kernel of popcorn, and it's like rolling towards me like a boulder. I'm just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What do I do? Are heels bad for everyone? Asking as somebody who's never worn them. Well, you have to like think about the fact that like heels are forcing your feet into an unnatural position, right? So if you're walking like that and the pressure is just like constantly pressing against your foot, because your foot has to be really secure to walk in heels. Otherwise your heels are just like flouncing and bouncing around everywhere. There's a lot of pressure that goes into that. It causes a lot of strain, and they have to be pretty secure on your feet because otherwise they'll slip out, right? There's just so many different considerations, but the main one is that it's forcing your foot into an unnatural position. And so walking in one of those for hours is eventually gonna have some kind of wear and tear on like both your joints and the foot itself. And that hurts. All that just to have sexy legs. Beauty is pain, my friends. Is it hard to balance? Not super duper hard, but you do have to practice walking in them. You can't be awkward in heels. Because if you're awkward in heels and you walk like that, then it really forces you to work the hips. If you don't work the hips, then it's gonna be so uncomfortable. You can't be waddling around in them. Why is this reminding me of foot binding in ancient China? I mean, Like, that's the reason I didn't end up, like, when I was younger, one of my dreams was like, when I say younger, I mean, like, really little, tiny, bitty Bobby Alley. So, like, yay high, right? She wanted to do ballet, but then she saw what ballerinas had to do their feet, so I was just like, It's like 4 foot. Nah, like over here. That would have been like, how much is a foot? I don't know. The song that's playing right now is Black or White by Michael Jackson. What? Oh, I was like, what? I'm playing music. Change the music. Change the music. I was like, oh. Thanks for the tier 3 for 21 months. Everybody wish Volt a happy birthday. We're gonna do another star jump. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Wahoo! Yay! Happy birthday. Yes. Can I sing happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday! Yeah! You got a LARP? Dude, did I tell you? Somebody made an Alekirser LARP channel. Somebody made an Alekirser LARP channel. I don't know. I want a link to it, but I remember one of my friends showed it to me. I'd have to ask her for the link, but somebody made an Alekirser LARP channel. I think it's on TikTok or something. Yeah, it's crazy. Have you noticed, like, a bunch of, like, there's a new genre of, like, YouTuber that's like a LARPer, and they basically just pretend to be you. You genuinely hate the word LARP now, probably because, like, words have lost their meaning, and so a lot of people are just using them to mean things that don't actually mean LARP, you know? Like, I think of LARPing as, you know, you're, like, at a Renaissance festival or something. Yeah. LARP just means poser now. Renaissance. Tomato. Reese's Pieces. I have an Alekirser LARPer added on League, and I was so excited thinking it was really you. Oh, no. Why would I be on League? Me? Why would I be on League? I don't play League. And why am I on Overwatch 2? And why am I on World of Warcraft? And why am I on Valorant? And I'm everywhere, and I don't even know that I'm everywhere. Why am I on League? Why? Yeah, no, like I'll be getting like DMs from people, and they'll be like, Allie, why are you throwing on WoW? And it's like, what do you mean? I'm not even on WoW. Why would I be on there? I've never even made an account in my life. Oh my god. Why are they everywhere? Yeah, but just all that to say, it's probably not me. I would say, like, if you see me on any kind of competitive game, I'm not on Roblox, I'm not on Valorant, I'm not on League, I am on Fortnite, but if it's not Alekirser, it isn't me. I'm trying to think. What other games have you seen me on, if any? Marvel Rivals. I'm not on Marvel Rivals. I don't play Space Marines on my Alekirser account. I'm not on COD. I'm definitely not on Rocket League. I do not sell feet pics on Roblox. Oh my god, I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't play Apex. I don't play CSGO. I don't play, I'm just breaking people's hearts. I feel like Ali overpronounces words sometimes. I just can't prove it. I think it's a learned skill from theater. I have to be really obnoxious with the way that I enunciate my words, because otherwise I start sounding a little bit like this and I'm just stumbling over my words and Red Dead Redemption 2. I used to play a lot of that, especially online. Especially online. I'm trying to think. What other games? I didn't do a ton of RP. I would just play like with my friends. I'm trying to think. I need a lisp? Why would I need a lisp? I don't want to try and act out a lisp because that feels disrespectful to people that actually have one. Yeah. But I don't play League. Are you gonna play GTA 6? Ooh, I kinda do. I do wanna give it a try. I wanna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. Yes. It's only on PS5? Oh, I have a PS5. I have a PS5. Wait, what do you mean it's only on PS5? Really? Why? I mean, it's not a problem, but it's like, wait, fuck. My one capture card. My one capture card literally shat the fucking bed today. Oh no. No. I don't have to wait, but I need to get a capture card that isn't Elgato, because Elgato pisses me off, dude. Piss me off. They're always breaking on me or being weird. I need to get another brand. Do you want recommendations? Please, please, I need recommendations. I've been in Elgato hell for so long, and they always disappoint me. Like, okay, they do this really weird thing where, like, I have all of these USB 3.0s that are, like, super fast and, like, really, like, super speed up, whatever it's called. But it only works if I use a specific cable that comes from Elgato themselves. It feels like a scam. It feels like a scam to me. So I spent like 30 minutes today trying to find the cable, and it was making me so sad. Like, I tried so many different USB-C cables that should have been able to work because they're super fast and like they're like the top tier stuff, and none of them worked except for the main one that came with a box. Ew, I don't like Elgato. What's a good one? Yeah, Ever Media. You blame me for your sleep schedule. Well, then just shift your day, forehead. If you started falling asleep at 6 a.m., just wake up at 12. Durr. Yeah. Maybe that's my trick. You have to stay up to watch, and that way you listen to the ASMR to fall asleep. It's a self-repeating cycle. Some of us have to go to work. Then, yeah. Also, don't think I didn't catch that little something. You'd think I don't have a job, and you're kind of right. I have 3 jobs. Forehead. I'm trying to think. What else? But you don't go to your job. My job goes to me. I don't clock out. I work every day. Y'all get weekends. I can't name the last time I had a weekend. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Allie, would you buy a 2 terabyte stream machine that's over $1,000 or a whole pallet of chicken flavored ramen? Why am I thinking about this so hard? Steam machine. I don't know. Twitch, YouTube, Patreon? No, I consider all of that one job. I didn't say Alekirser was my only job. I would say, probably the ramen. Because it would bring me more joy. I feel like if I got a steam machine, I just use my PC anyway, so it'd just be a really glorified paperweight. That's what I would say. It'd just be a glorified paperweight if I got one. I'll be honest. How much would I pay for a lifetime supply of ramen? I feel like $1,000 is enough for a lifetime supply of ramen for me, cause shit. The last time I had like Indomie or anything like that would have been like a year ago. It's been a long time. Ever since I graduated university, I've been trying to cook my own meals that don't involve too much like ramen anymore. And it changed my psychology a lot. Do I miss university meals? Not really, because I still eat like a university student. Like, I'll usually buy like a whole thing of frozen chicken from Costco. Just rice and chicken. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll toss a little bit of salmon in there too. I'm kind of boring when it comes to my meals though. I'm the type of person that can eat the same thing every single day, but also like never get sick of it. You don't treat yourself? I do treat myself, but for me it's mainly about convenience, because I like to think, I always think like, I'm just hungry and I don't want to wait, you know? I don't like D's because you're setting up to make a D's nuts joke, and I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know exactly what you're trying to do. I've been reading up on this thing called prairie madness. Apparently there'd be people, like farmers in like Saskatchewan, who go crazy because I kind of feel like that's what I have. I'm going insane. Yeah, just... Oh, hi, Lucia. Hi! You're tired? Why? Shout out to Lucia. Oops. You beat me to it. You went to Sakon and walked around all day. Well, that sounds really inconvenient. I go to Sakon every year, and it's always the same old business. They're just wandering around, making a mess everywhere. It's really hard to go to Sakon these days. It's really hard to go to Sakon these days. Thanks for the gift sub to Lucia. Thank you. Did you guys know that Lucia is really goated at Mecha Chameleon? Did you guys know that? She's crazy goated at Mecha Chameleon, dude. I played for the second time ever, and she was mogging on all of us. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I've never ever sweat that much playing a video game in my life. It was insanity. Absolute insanity. I was art mogged. It's so true. Wait, I just realized you joined the stream while I was rolling on the floor. Yeah. Do I think I'd ever plan on it? I'd love to. I've been thinking about it. I really love the game. I'm addicted to it. I love being scummy. I've never actually played with sound, so I have no idea how the game actually sounds. Like, I've always had issues with the sound on the game, so I've just played it in complete silence like a lunatic. Will I ever stream it? Maybe. Would you guys play it with me? If I can't find a group of friends. Would chat play it with me? Can I trust you not to be weird? Should I even say that? I feel like as soon as I mention that, that's like, it's over. But yeah, Lucia's really good at it. Insane. Insanity. Absolute goated. So goated. Is there voice proximity at all? I wouldn't know. I don't think that's a game that would benefit from voice proximity. Imagine there was a mod with voice proximity. And so, like, you have to be silent if you're laughing while they're, like, circling around you and trying to deduce your location. You just give yourself out with a little giggle. A little something, like a little tickle. That's happened to me over a few times that I've played it. It was like, I'll be surrounded by people trying to figure out where my location is, and they'll just be shooting at me, and I'll be so terrified. Yep. Anyway, back to Prairie Madness. You can't even see me. Just gonna... My tread needs to be visible, otherwise it doesn't exist. There we go. Alright, that works. No! It's a little too flat on the ground. Hold on. I have a bed here. There we go. Not just floating. Good night. Mods, can you change the category to I'm only sleeping? Thank you. Whoa. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, I forgot. The mods can't change the category for some reason. The fuck happened? Something must have broke. You haven't been able to for a year? Oh. Oh, it's because I'm not. I think I literally just need to log in and out of Nightbot. I don't think I've logged into Nightbot in like 3 years. That's probably it. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. My bad. My bad. I'll remember the password. Alekirser? Hello? You can't be talking to me like that. Allison? Yikes. I'm shuddering in fear. Alexandra. These are getting crazier by the minute. I don't know if I approve of this. Allison? What the fuck? Oh, wait, chat. I have a question. For Thursday's stream, I still haven't decided what Lego set to build. I know that I'm going to be building a lightsaber, but I need to know what Lego set I'm going to build. So, help me pick. We've got some options. One, I have Pokemon. It's Eevee. I could probably find a Star Wars one, but I'm not sure if any of them are particularly compelling. I have a bonsai tree. That's another one. I'm trying to remember the sets that I have. It wasn't too many, but Star Wars Lego. I need to remember. I don't know if I have any sets that are Star Wars. Yeah, I don't have BB-8. I don't think I have BB-8. Death Star in a whole ass stream. I don't have a Death Star. $999 for like a pizza looking thing. No, thank you. You might finish the tree. I'll think about it. I think Eevee's winning. Eevee's pretty cute. I could have like a little desk pet. If you were to, if you were to choose a man, would you get one who smokes, vapes, or drinks, or none of the above, but has a dangerous hobby like okay, so the options are, would you rather have one who smokes, vapes, drinks, or none of the above, but has a dangerous hobby like skydiving? I don't know. I can't be around somebody who smokes. Just for my vocal health. So that's kind of a big no-no, not gonna lie. Skydiving is dangerous, but doesn't it also have like a really high... Was that the one that had like a really absurdly high mortality rate, or was that the one that was like weirdly safe? Like safer than people give it credit for? I don't remember which one it was. I don't know. I don't think I'm compatible with either because I can't be around a smoker. Just for health, vocal health purposes. Yeah. Oh yeah, do I get to choose what the dangerous hobby is? I don't vape. I'm a voice actor. I can't vape. I would say, as long as they're not a cave diver, I'm fine. Because cave diving to me is just really, really... It's bad. It's really bad. Just give me a second. I gotta sneeze. High five. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. I muted. I didn't wanna sneeze in your ear. Yeah, no, cave diving? Dude, cave diving? Stupid. I think cave diving is so stupid. High mortality rate. You're not doing anything cool. It's way too much. I'm sorry. But like, cave diving is one of those things that like, no benefit, no aura. Just shows you're being dumb. You're being dumb. Skydiving is cool. Cave diving, not compatible with me, unfortunately. You don't gain anything. If you want to know what's in the cave so bad, get like a drone so that if it gets stuck, at least it's not like your head. Yeah. I don't want to be the guy who died in the Nutty Putty cave. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's terrifying. Even just seeing the content makes me angry because they could have avoided that situation. They could have just not gone cave diving, but they chose to do that. And I don't like it. Especially because that guy, he didn't have to do that. No, no, no. Did you end up finishing Mole? Nah, I haven't had the time really. Usually when I'm streaming, that's usually when I get the time to game. I've been trying to like schedule more time to game, but I just don't really have much free time lately, unfortunately. But I did do something crazy. I recorded a lot of audios yesterday. And I think the reason I was able to record so much is because I took a break for like an hour or two to just play games. And it like unlocked something in my brain. It made me feel like, whoa, it's like a second wind. Like, oh, yeah. Thanks for the sub, Red Hood. Thank you, thank you. Cave divers with a wife and kids, when they see a tiny crevice called Satan's Teeth, they're just like, oh, ooh. It's calling to me like a siren. God, and the fact that he died in a cave called Nutty Putty Cave. I am super claustrophobic. The most terrifying horror situation to me is crawling through an enclosed space and being chased at the same time. That's so scary! So when I played Mole, and there was a scene where you had to crawl through a vent, and the little squiggly guy was chasing and like running after you, like, how do I imitate that in 3D? I need to remember I have free will. Is this too flat a space? He's just like that? It's terrifying! Good luck on your Sandronic. Thank you! He's all slinky! He's just like... It's terrifying! Do you have enough room to do that towards the camera? Not really, because I got a big-ass bed over here. Not really that much. That was fun. Why do you have a bed in the 3D studio? Because sometimes I need to lay down. Why are you so fast? I'm not that fast. I thought I was pretty slow. Sonic the Hedgehog?
You can speed it up in post. Thank you, thank you.
I'm not scary. I haven't done even anything remotely scary this stream. Roach? I'm no roach. I'm not indestructible. You never understood cave divers until you got into climbing AK, and then when I look at a mountain that took the lives of half of the people that tried it, I'm like, whoa, that seems fun. You're crazy! You're crazy! Don't do that! Ugh, don't do that! No cave diving for you! You're crazy! Whoa! Whoa! 25 gift subs? 25 from Hi Saheb. 25! Big balls. I have to mute when I gulp because then you get crazy. You just got 3D tracking. How are you so naturally hitting emotes IRL? Because, I don't know. Am I? What kind of emote is somebody, like, lurking up to your camera like a freaking night terror? Like, what kind of emote does that? It's just moving. Son. We're going to the grocery store, son. Oh, alright. Can I emote my way there? Like what? Huh? Sunyon ring? Can I do the 6-7? I'm gonna do it this one time. But you better not ask me to do this ever again, okay? Can I do it like really sad? Can I do it really... Sad 6-7. How do you unsub? I can't blame you, honestly. Thank you for staying as long as you did. The hair looks like a Batman cape with your hair down. Really? Like with my head down? It kinda does. I got long ass hair. And it can get even longer. Do you know that? I can also make it shorter. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I want to show you things, but I need to be careful when I show you things because I live in an environment where I can click something wrong and it'll make me look like a bad person who did it on purpose, even though I'm not. Even though I didn't do it on purpose. So, I'm going to be doing this, but I have to do it very, very carefully. Okay. Check it. Wait, how do I do it? Can you see that? Whoa! Did you see that? Whoa! Crazy! Cuckoo! Whoa! Wow! But now it's long again. You see how long it is? It's knee-length hair. Ain't nobody ever saying they got knee-length hair. That's crazy business. This is like a medium sort of length. But it's still really long. Like, this is what I would consider long hair for a real-life person. Do I ever accidentally sit on it? Uh-huh. It suits me. I don't know. It's not even that short. Like, this is like below shoulders. Still. It's flouncing. It's all flouncy and stuff. Ha 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 ha. Wait, imagine I'm crawling towards you. I'm crawling towards you and I'm breathing fire. Do you see the vision, chat? Let's do it. Let's run it, okay? Wait, no, it didn't track it. That worked that time, kinda. Okay, that was fun. Hee hee. Couple more crawls and you're gonna be huffing and puffing. Hey! Who you calling a huffing and puffing puffer? Hmm? Oh man, oh I love this 3D stuff. I could be 3D forever. That's like, it's like the beginning of a horror movie. It's just like the VTuber's like, I could do this forever. Then I wake up and it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, it's like if you use like one of those wishing willows, those one wish willows. Like, I want to be 3D forever, ever. Oh God. Oh, those one wish willows. You're happy this is your first stream? Oh no! Oh no! How am I supposed to feel about that? Well, I'm glad that you're glad that this is your first stream. I wish you well. I wish you well. Yeah. I am kicking you. Can you show off a good roundhouse kick? No. I don't know Taekwondo. Because that would be embarrassing. Like if I was a K-pop enjoyer also doing Taekwondo. Like talk about Korea, boo. Crazy. It'd be like I'm already an anime fan. If I was doing like karate on top of that, over for me. Over. do K-pop choreo one of these days? I don't know any K-pop choreo. What are you talking about? I don't know any. I can't do something I don't know how to do. Any future outfit plans? I can give you the first letter and you can guess what it is, but I'm not gonna reveal anything at all. I'm gonna give you letters, okay? Do I even remember? O L B. That's all I'm saying. O L. How do you make a B? B. Yeah. Original lover boy. OITNB, no. Prison outfit. Allie, what's your best dad joke? I need to know. I actually don't know if I know any up the top of my head. What's your best dad joke? Reverses the question back to you. An oblong outfit? No! OLB. Those are the outfits that I'm planning on debuting. Yes. I heard a joke about candy bars, but there weren't much laughs when the joke was done. Only a few snickers. Oh. 2 drums and a cymbal fall off a cliff. I guess you could say they badum. I don't know. I can tell dad jokes, but I don't know many off the top of my head. I don't know many. Yeah. You want me to be the dad that jokes for you? Or, I don't know if I can do that. Because I'm neither dad or a good joker. But I can try. I can do my best. Daddy is more time. Oh, hell no. No, thank you. I can't do that. How often do you ever get asked to be somebody's dad? Well, it's refreshing change of pace compared to being called mommy, I suppose. So that's all I can really say is that it's a refreshing change of pace, but I don't know how I feel about either. Maybe refreshing isn't the word that I'm looking for. I can be Allie. Auntie? I'm okay, give me 10, 15, 20 years and I'll be more okay with auntie. Like right now I'm too young for that, but maybe give me 15 years and, bro, you do mommy ASMR, but I don't though. I don't do mommy ASMR. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you, Salty Witch. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I only do girlfriend ASMR. I do girlfriend or characters that are around the same age as you. But, I'm trying to think what... I mean, I do want to do more I've done a lot of girlfriend stuff. I've done a lot of friends to lovers, enemies to lovers, strangers, co-workers to lovers, rivals to lovers. I did one supervillain wife roleplay that did pretty decently because I don't think I've done many wife ones before. But that was really fun. Bully. I tried writing a bully one, then she ended up just being like... I think the closest I can get to bully is just like misunderstood popular girl roleplay. I can't do like a full-on bully that like says mean things to you. I'd feel too guilty while editing and I just re-record the whole thing. Because that's happened to me before. You've done like maybe one mommy one a long time ago. Okay, but like, to be fair, it's more so like, I've done an audio where it was like, your girlfriend saw that you're into mommy ASMR, and so even though she's the furthest thing from a mommy, she tried doing it because she saw that you liked it. That's the closest that I can get before I'm like taken out of it. But it's still girlfriend ASMR. She's just trying mommy ASMR on you. So that's like sort of like a loophole, I would say. Yeah. Yep. I watched one of your videos as a joke, and 3 months later, I've gone down the entire rabbit hole. Well, welcome. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, it's gonna be great. ASMR. Girlfriend got confused trying to do mommy ASMR and did grandma ASMR instead. Do you know where you put my cape? I can't seem to find my cape everywhere. What about my glasses? Oh, they're right over here. It's really rough talking without teeth. It's a very specific audience. You know what they say about them grannies that wear dentures. It's really inconvenient. Yeah. There's an ass for every chair. You know what? I need to remember that. Like, whenever people are trying to be weird about subjective taste, I can be like, you know what, dude? There's an ass for every chair. And maybe my chair's just too... I don't know, maybe you just need a fatter ass. Maybe you just need to be a little bit more thick as McGee to handle all this. That isn't my problem. Self-reported as not having a fat ass. Oh my god. Crazy. Just because she rarely calls the male listener a good boy and takes care of her listener doesn't make her a mommy. It's because I don't make many where I call you a good boy because I don't know. Every time I try to say it, it doesn't rest well on my tongue because it's just not the energy that I'm putting out into the world, you know? It's not the energy that I personally put out into the world. I don't emanate that sort of energy. What or who is Queso built like? He's built like an absolute unit. Queso is a former Mr. Olympia bodybuilder, and he wears big old hoodies to hide the fact that he would absolutely mog the shit of everybody in his chat. True facts. 1 by 1 Lego piece. Big sister? I don't know if I don't know about that. I don't know about little, like, I've been told little sister before, but big sister is the first. But I guess I am kind of starting to get more 18-year-olds in my audience, so I suppose that makes sense. Hear me out. Instead of mommy ASMR, you do mummy ASMR, like moaning about ancient curses through bandages. Oh, wait, that's a good workaround because all the British listeners are gonna be like, oh my goodness, she finally did a mummy ASMR. Oh no, why am I wrapped in bandages? Oh god, oh fuck. This is not what I was expecting. Yeah, just finding different ways to make people think it's mommy ASMR, but it's never what they're expecting. Make them work for it. Unfollowing? What the fuck? I didn't even do anything. It's their fault. They did that. I didn't do that. Don't leave. Don't leave. Mummy just hurts the soul. It kind of does. It's kind of... yeah. It's kind of like what British people call belt bags. That also kind of hurts my soul too. It was an insulting British accent. There's a reason I don't say I do accents on my like whenever I do any kind of like demo reel or whatever. I don't do accents. Accents are not my specialty. I've told you about this. Have you ever wanted to learn? I can't, like, I've attempted to. I've done passable ones, just I don't really do like typical British RP. That's just not my specialty. I don't really do British RP. Like I've done Filipino ones before. I'll occasionally do like certain ones that I can like fit. I do a really good Valley Girl, that's what I know. And occasionally I'll get casted for those kind of like Lily St. Regis or like Audrey or like sort of Harley Quinn type roles, but that's those can be kind of hard to come by because they're kind of niche. I just prefer ones that I actually feel good about. Like those kind of like sort of whiny, kind of bratty sort of like 40s sort of New Yorker accents or something. I don't like my country accent at all. I have not watched Welcome to Demon School Iruma. I have not watched it. I can't say I'm super familiar with it either. When is part 2 of Giant Flaming Eyeball Girlfriend? She has too much aura. She needs time to recharge. The world just isn't ready for a part 2 yet. I'm just not ready. I'm gonna be honest with you. Beep boop beep boop beep beep boop. Didn't you say don't like doing part 2s? I don't like doing pointless part 2s. Like I released an audio called When She Loved Me. Don't look it up. And a lot of people ask me to do part 2 when that's one of my audios that like kind of just needs to stand alone by itself. So it doesn't like, what do you mean part 2? I can't do a part 2 to that, and I also don't want to. So it's like, I just don't understand why. Like people would be asking for sequels of anything. Part 2, When She Hated Me. Part 2, When She... Yes, part 2, When She Tolerated Me. Crazy. Let me think. There's some that I think could use a part 2. Usually my safer work ones. I'm a little overly freaked out, so sometimes I'll be writing a script and then it'll turn kinda spicy. And I don't do it on purpose. It just goes there, okay? There have been so many times I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna write something that I can post on YouTube. Shit! Fuck! Not again! It just happens all the time. I'm just like, and then they bang. Done. And I'm like, fuck. I need a script for tomorrow. Eto, bleh. Obsession ASMR when? No. No. I like doing audios where people consent to be there. power of an overactive imagination. I think consent is hot. Consent is always cool. Consent is always sexy. Teehee. Don't say dumb things, or otherwise I'm gonna have to burn you with my mouth flames again. Otherwise I'm gonna have to burn you with my mouth flames again. Don't test me. I'm watching you. Now that I'm mostly sitting, I can maybe I can switch back to my... Oh my god, imagine I was like crawling towards you in my regular outfit. I feel like that wouldn't be scary. That would just make people go, oh. I don't think that's safe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That ain't safe. I'm gonna switch over to my regular outfit. Let's see. Where is that at? Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Abs. I like that Allie got that line. She's so built, she got that line over there. Allie got abs in real life. I wouldn't call them like... I mean, everybody has abs. It's about having visible abs. Right now, I'm kind of just like... I don't know. Allie's kind of mogging me. Right now, I've got like... I'm just flat. I'm just flat. I've been kind of neglecting my weightlifting, so I've kind of just been. I don't have six-pack abs. You're spreading propaganda. That's propaganda. But you do 10,000 steps. Yeah, everybody has abs. Silly. Shakes you. Oh, I haven't shaken you this stream. Shakes you. Shakes you. Shakes you. I love that. I love doing that. Oh my god, you guys. You know how some 3D VTubers have like a chair that they rigged so that it like follows them? Like a spinny chair? I have one. I just haven't been using it. Like I have it set up and everything. It's just in the corner. I'll bring it out sometime. Yeah, like a throne that can like spin. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I just needed to take a little bit to figure it out, but it's actually pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Yeah, the chair is like it basically just like it's a chair asset that physically moves in my body. This monitor that I'm shaking right now, the reason I can physically shake it is because my actual monitor has trackers on it, and so when I move it in real life, it shakes my POV as well. You sound like someone who would execute you in the forest. What does that even mean? Do you need dots for a 3D model? I just need trackers, like little dot, like they're kind of like little dots, but they're more like bulbs. And then I just have to paste them on things and then like calibrate them to an asset, and then it works. They're more like bulbs than dots, really. Yeah. Oh my god, wait. We can play ping pong. Wait, that's stupid. How would I play ping pong with you? Would I, like, you know those ping pong machines? You know how they're like tennis machines? Wait, no, how the fuck would that work? Against the wall? Wait, that's stupid. That idea lasted like 5 seconds before I was like, wait, no, that's stupid. It's like how I was like, we should play cards. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? That's so freaking stupid. I mean, okay, like actually getting the ping pong ball to track and like the paddle to track would be pretty doable. What would be difficult is you actually like, you know, returning the ball to me. You wouldn't really be able to, we wouldn't really be able to do any kind of rally at all because you wouldn't be able to hit it at all. I'd just be doing a rally against myself. What the fuck? Pong? I don't know about Pong. God, that sent me down a really sad rabbit hole once where I was just like, what are some games that I can play with chat where they don't actually have to control anything? Where I can just like do it. Would you be able to program a Roomba to accept chat commands? It's doable, but I'm not like a programmer or anything. I probably have to like, I don't know. I'd be like, so I'll send out one of my minions, be like, hey, you! Go code that Roomba. I'm not a girl in STEM. I am a girl in... yeah. You do it? Well, I appreciate that. But I don't know how that would work. Say less. Oh wait, right. Who am I asking? A lot of you guys are CS nerds. That's like, I would say like 30% of my demographic. I'd say 30% of my demographic is filled with all sorts of CS nerds. That's what I've noticed. And they're all techie and stuff. Wonder what the correlation is? I don't know. You like your computer. I like my computer too. That's why I'm here. And also a lot of you are overworked, so you need to listen to ASMR to go to sleep. It makes sense. You're a cybersecurity nerd. Potato tomato, bro. Accept your fate. All of you are kind of in the same sort of category for me. Like you'd have the you'd have the language that you need to talk to each other. Cybersec, CS, or code or software engineering or whatever. IT. That sort of thing. You work in AI, you're basically, you're all in kind of the same sort of bubble for me. I'm not very techie at all, so I wouldn't understand anything about what any of you got to say. Cybersegs, I didn't say that. I said cybersec. That's like how the cool kids abbreviate cybersecurity, right? I think. I don't know. You test spaceships? In real life or in video games? Whoa, cool. Very cool. Very nice. I don't know. I've never really thought too much about like actually getting a survey done. I used to do that back when I was in like sort of baby creator mode. I would just be like, I'm curious to know more about my audience. Answer this survey so I can know more. And I actually learned a lot from that. A lot of stuff that I already knew, but it was fun. Like, yeah. I learned, well, actually it was like, the reason people actually answered was because it wasn't like necessarily like a demographic one. It was more like, what kind of content does my audience enjoy? And that's what I learned a lot about, was the content that you guys enjoy. And then I used it to improve my content. Like, what tags, what kind of, like, sort of content do you listen to? That sort of thing. That was what my survey was. Yup. I should do another one? Fair enough. I'll think about it. I need to think of, like, a safe way to do it. Something secure. You think I'd be a good project manager? Why? What makes you say that? I don't know about that. The way that I, like, handle myself is kind of all over the place. I don't know if I'd be a good project manager. Is that how you say she has no technical skills? Yeah, I don't know, because I don't really, like... I run a strict program? Oh, but, like, low-key, it's because I have those standards for myself. I'm not very good at enforcing them on other people. So I don't know. Yeah, because, like, I don't like telling people what to do. That's a lie. I love telling people what to do. I love telling people what to do. Okay, you're right. Maybe I would be a good one. I think you make a great personality hire. Thank you. Do I, though? Because I feel like after a while I get kind of obnoxious. So I don't even know. Like, I'm not, like, I would take that as a compliment, but then, like, I feel like I get annoying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Bossy ASMR where you just bosses around the entire audio. Do your laundry. Do your dishes. Clean your house. Clean your room. Now. Aaron and I have been employed by Alekirser Corp for many years and we're all doing great. That's true. They're totally not required by their contracts to say that whatsoever. They're saying that out of the volition of their hearts. What? Said help. Okay, let's just remove that message. There we go. Do the dishes now. Otherwise I'm gonna pull out the dragon breath again. I can do it. I can do it. Don't tempt me. Oh, I've watched 107 and that's not counting streams before they started tracking them. I haven't found you annoying at all. Yeah, but you don't know what's gonna happen on that 109th stream. You don't know what's coming for ya. I got something special planned. I got something special planned for 109. I don't know. I just be saying some bullshit. Y'all should know this by now. I just be saying some bullshit. You smell potential? What does that mean? In me? What does potential smell like? 200k sub special? Oh yes! Chat, 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 chat. I don't smell. Hey. I've reached 190k subscribers on YouTube. 190k, that's crazy. That's so crazy. I don't like to do predictions on anything because I never want to assume. I'm just grateful and happy to be here. And if 200k happens, then that's absolute cinema. I remember when you were a wee little 100k. That wasn't even too long ago. Like, I remember when I got my play button. I remember exactly where I was. That wasn't even a year ago. Oh yeah, multi-stream 200k. I don't know. I remember I asked some of you for ideas, but I couldn't quite remember what they were. Yes, I have a play button. Forehead. Whoa, thank you for the 19 gift subs. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, Zamadan. I really appreciate that. Oh, co-pilot. Go away. I don't want you, co-pilot. Thank you for the 19. I really appreciate it. Thank you. If you got a gift sub, please remember to say thank you. Say thank you. Ew. I don't even know what co-pilot is. I don't know what it does because I've never touched it. Thanks for the 10 gift subs, Maltese boy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Everyone give 10 big booms. 10 big booms. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Microsoft, man. Everyone was telling me about how, like, GitHub, when it got bought by Microsoft, that it just started having so many outages and being all weird. I think we said something about a melon for 200k. Oh, like, with my... Oh, you want me to crush a melon? Huh. I don't even know if I can. I feel like some people cheat. Like, they put, like, a bunch of rubber bands. You know how you can put a lot of rubber bands around it? And so by the point that, like, you crush it, it's just, like, really fragile. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you, Voltius boy. Thank you. And thank you, Hi Said. Thank you. Thank you, I said. Thank you. Wait, that was a notification from last stream. Sorry, Volt. I just got it today. For some reason, I'm getting a bunch of ones from last stream today. Well, you know what? Why not? But also, thank you, Ice for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. And big booms. Rise up. Thank you. Better late than never. I've just been going by my chat itself because it's been giving me laggy notifications. Like, I've been getting water redeems, even though nobody's redeeming water. It's kind of crazy. Thanks for the 26 months, Phantom. Welcome back. I gave it some subs yesterday too, so it makes sense you missed it. Well, thank you so much, Aesthetic Rex. I appreciate it. I've been having a hard time. Like, I've just been not be able to, like, use my usual notif thing because it keeps bugging out and giving me really late notifications. So thank you, Aesthetic Rex. Thank you. Big boom for you. Biggest booms. Is Jadarino bugging? Oh, no, it's not country. Valley Girl. Low-key, I kind of feel like it's kind of become more of my default. But then I tried talking to my friend like this, and they were like, what the fuck? Yeah, I use chat. I just use chat directly. Over here. Especially in the morning. Dude, I think that's the reason why, like, my voice just feels weird. Like, I find it very interesting that people like it, because I have very heavy vocal fry. I have very heavy vocal fry sometimes, coupled with the fact that my voice is kind of breathy and high. It's kind of a weird combination put together, but I'm glad that some people vibe with it. I'm very glad. You dropped one in the Discord this morning that was a peak example of that. God, I hate my morning voice. I hate it, but that's when I get all my thoughts, so I can't help it. I can't help it. But that's when I get all my thoughts, so that's usually when I'll be dropping voice memos. Yeah. There's an ass for every seat. That's true. That's true, chat. If there's any takeaway from this stream, it's that there's an ass for every seat. And you better remember that. Yeah. That's right. My voice gets worse throughout the day. Oh, should I give you my voice tips? I can give you some voice tips as a certified voice actor. If you want clearer words, less clicks, if you want to have a smooth, buttery voice, eat a green apple. Or if you're like me and you don't like green apples, I eat red apples. And that usually helps declick. That's a pretty generic sort of thing of advice that a lot of people will give. Ninjumpe Pakoa is also really good. Ninjumpe Pakoa. It is a throat syrup, and I call it God syrup because it feels so good. It tastes so good. What did you say to me? Wait, is that an insult? Oh no, I gotta be careful what I say on stream. Ninjumpe Pakoa. It's so good. I love it. It's like a throat sort of syrup that you just swallow. And then chamomile tea. Also good. Not too hot. I do all of those 3 every single morning. And it's the reason I can record as much as I do in a day. I heard chamomile makes you drowsy, no? Not really. I mean, I have... It's yummy, especially with honey. I love that. I love it so much. Kombucha. You know, I've never actually had it. I can't say I've ever actually had it, so I have no idea how it tastes like. I'm getting hungry. Fuck. I'm getting hungry. Yeah. It is the top of the hour. I wasn't even planning that. But, okay. Listen. Chat. You deserve one of these. Because you were promised a workout stream today and I couldn't make that happen. And I feel really guilty about it. Especially because I couldn't make it happen last time. So you deserve one of these. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna look at those recommendations that chat gave me for capture cards, and I'm gonna buy one. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after stream, and I'm gonna make sure that it works. I'm gonna make sure that it works and won't malfunction on me like several times over, and that way we can actually do a respectful workout stream where you can keep both your hands on your keyboard and enjoy your time. And yeah, both hands on the keyboard. But you know what? It's fine. I've had a lot of things to say anyway. It was a nice stream regardless. Yeah. Am I still on Zoomies? Kind of. Wait, I'm scared to stand up in this because my fantasy warrior outfit is a little... Mexico won? That's because of me! I did that! We deserve a star jump for Mexico winning, chat. But I'm gonna switch over to my hoodie to do a star jump because I don't wanna flash anything. I gotta be careful. Gotta be real careful. Okay. Alright. Here we go. This is for Mexico. Yippee! Oh yeah! Okay. Let's find someone to raid. Woohoo. Go Mexico! Wait, chat. Would you fuck with a birria making stream? Would you fuck with that? Would you fuck with a birria making stream? Yo, that's fire. That's fire. I think we're cooking. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Alright, let's see. Let's raid into, we're gonna raid into, let's see. Who do I know that I haven't raided into in a while? That would be, it would be advisable if I could raid into somebody I haven't raided into in a while. Juniper Actias. Going to raid into Juniper Actias. Congratulations, Mexico. Congratulations. Have fun with Juniper. I'll see you. Bye-bye. Have fun. I'm glad I got to show you my hair toggle. Bye-bye.